Resistance profile is so underrated that only those who really know what they're doing talk about it. If you want to know what it is and how to quickly estimate it on some of the simpler exercises, then just take a few minutes and watch this video. If you don't know who I am, I'm Jacob. I try to make helpful videos. You can subscribe if you want. If you take a look at the bicep curl, at some point there is no tension on your muscle, and then at some point it gets really hard, and then when you extend your arm all the way down, then it's easy again. When you do squats or other multi-joint exercises, things get a bit more complicated. That's topic for another video. But if you look at a preacher curl, then in the bottom you still have tension, and as you curl up, you lose all the resistance very quickly, and yeah, that's it. Why is exercise harder in a portion of a movement with the same weight and then easier in another portion of your movement? If we are using free weights, then we need to look at the angle between the gravity and between the forearm. The gravity direction will be the same all the time, and the direction of your forearm will be the one changing. Now all I want you to know in this video is that when the angle is closest to the 90 degrees, the force or the resistance will be the largest, and when the angle goes further from the 90 degrees, so to 0 degrees or to 180 degrees, then it's going to be the easiest. Okay, and also the effect of the resistance is the same whether you go down from 90 degrees or up from 90 degrees. When you use cables, it gets a little bit more complicated because you need to just not take a look at the gravity, but the cable. It's easier maybe to take a look at it because the force of the cable is always in the direction of the cable, but it changes throughout the movement because when you move the attachment, the cable also moves. Because of that, here your forearm and your cable or your force of resistance both move, so you have to account for all of that. But at the end of the day, you still can just take a look at the angle between those two and find a 90-degree angle. This is where you have the most resistance, and then it just kind of gets easier in all the other parts of the range of motion. One interesting thing is that force will stay very similar if you just change the angles a little bit around 90 degrees. So 95 will not be much different than 90 degrees. But if you go to, for example, 45 degrees and then you change the angle there for 5 degrees, the effect of the resistance will be much bigger. And well, why does this happen? This is just topic for maybe another video. If you want, you can go try to watch some other videos of mine right now, or just subscribe. That's it. Bye.